Alright, so we're back out in the shop, working on the old green monster. And we're trying to do some spark plugs. It hasn't been fun. I'm going to give you all a little pro tip. If you're dealing with a TBI, an old TBI Chevy truck, take a look at these spark plugs. Alright, now look. There we go. This is the new right one. This is what was in there. As you can see, a little longer. You can also see the carbon that was on the end of the threads that was just sticking out into the chamber. And you can see it didn't like it very much. It's almost like a Ford 3-valve problem here, because you only have to go in the head that far. Stick that in there. That carbon likes to get all caught up in the threads. Luckily, so far, we've done all right. We've got all but one out. That'll probably be the one that breaks and causes an LS swap. Oh, and by the way, another pro tip. If you're a short guy, yeah, just let the air out of that. Give you a little more room. Of course, let's face it. When you're using this to get it out, that's not cool. But we're almost there. We got one more to go. We also put some new speakers in there in the front, in the dash. It didn't have any dash speakers in it, so I figure, if anything, at least we can be jamming. All right, let me finish this up, because then we got to put some bolts in the Y pipe too. So let's keep going.
2 hours later.
Alright, let's look at our next adventure. Since we have a water leak, we had to pop this panel out. Right here. Because the seam sealer had all cracked up and was coming off over here. And there's a little screw hole right there, and of course, oh, now I can't get it out because, there we go, it was rotted out in this corner. And as you can see, that little box right there, that's the air intake for the air box, which means if it had rotted out here, or here, it would have just come down through the side here and gone around the air box. So, of course, it decided to crack that up right there. So let's get some seam sealer on that and fix this thing up. Alright. Let's throw a little something on here since we cleaned it up, gave it a little, there we go. Little primer action. Ooh, stinky, stinky. Maybe one day I'll even actually go back and paint it the right color green, but nah, right now, I just don't want it to leak. Let's let that sit up for a little while. Alright, let's see if we can get this glued back in here. Alright, let's get some glue on it. Alright, we're going to get that fresh piece, all fresh painted, ready to roll. Alright, I mean, I know, it's just primer, but let's face it, just ain't too worried about it. Alright, got a little there. I'm gonna put a little extra on her. Seal her up real good like. Put an extra bead. In case you didn't know, I am not a body man, and I never will be. Yeah. I want to get that on my sleeve. Put a little bit of that around that hole right there. And hopefully that'll be good. This is the corner I need to worry about, so I want to make sure we got plenty of corner. I'd say she looks pretty big on good. I think we're going to let her ride. Pulling over here thinking I'm talking to myself. Alright, now we're going to put a little weight on it so hopefully it will sink in good. In fact, I'm going to go get the other one. Alright, look at that. Double trouble, baby. There we go. Put that weight on there, that'll hold it in place. I think we did a pretty good job there. Alright. Hopefully we just fixed one of the leaks. Hopefully the joint. The floorboards are getting a bit rough. Alright, I think we've let this cure enough. At least put it back together. After all, we got to make another dump run. So let's get the cow back on this thing and go do more work. Yay! All right, looks like we got her all straight. Cow's all back on. Look at that, I even got the wiper blade straight. Of course, now we've had 3 or 4 days of rain, and now I'll probably be 2 weeks before it rains again, so I can even know if it's still leaking. But in this cold weather we're having, who knows? It might take that long for that seam sealer to cure, so screw it, let it ride. Alright, so good to go. Hopefully we fixed one other problem, but don't worry, there's plenty more to come, because we got some holiness there. And looks like, let's see what we got here. Ooh, look at that. Got some Amazon specials, cab corners. So maybe that'll be the next thing we do, or I have set myself up. Do have a little welding station set up here with my new table. I even put it on casters so we can move it around a little bit if we need to. So, you know, we might, who knows what we do next time. Maybe we'll do some cutting. Maybe we'll do some welding. So remember, y'all come back now. And, you know, do the deal. Share, like, subscribe. You know, that stuff. All right. Everybody have a good day and catch you next time.